The decision was already made, before the trial even started. All it took was one envelope. It arrived without a name, no return address, no explanation. Just a sealed envelope, sitting quietly on your desk. You noticed it the moment you walked in. Out of place, like it didn't belong there. You stood still for a second, looking at it, because deep down, you already knew what it was. You've been a judge long enough to recognize things like this. Not everything in your job is written in law. Some things are understood. You close the door behind you, lock it, walk slowly to your desk, sit down. The envelope is still there, waiting. You don't touch it right away. You let the silence sit, because once you open it, there's no pretending you didn't know. Finally, you reach for it. It's heavier than it should be. You open it. Cash. Stacks of it. Clean. Neatly arranged. More money than you should be holding. And underneath it, a single card. No name, no signature. Just 4 words. Make the right decision. You stare at it, because the meaning is clear. Too clear. You lean back in your chair. Your mind starts racing. Not about the money, about what it means, about what comes next. You've built your entire career on one thing: fairness, consistency, control. That's who you are. Or at least, that's who everyone believes you are. You close the envelope, slowly. Slide it into your drawer, not accepting it, not rejecting it, just keeping it. And that's enough, because in that moment, something shifts. The next morning, the courtroom is full. This isn't just another case. There's attention, media, pressure, the kind of case people remember. The defendant sits at the table, calm, too calm. You've read everything, every report, every statement, every piece of evidence. And the truth is simple. If this case is judged fairly, he's guilty. There's no real doubt. Not in your mind, not in the facts. But now, there's something else in the room. Something no one else can see. You take your seat. The trial begins. The prosecution lays everything out. Clear, confident, precise. Every detail lines up. Every piece of evidence supports the same conclusion. You listen carefully, taking notes, watching everything. But part of your mind keeps drifting. Back to your office, back to the drawer, back to the envelope. The defense stands, calm, calculated. They speak slowly, carefully, creating doubt where there shouldn't be any. And something about that sticks with you, because doubt is all it takes. Days pass, witnesses testify, experts speak, evidence builds, and every night you go home and think about it. You don't spend the money, you don't move it, you don't even look at it again, but it's there, and that's enough, because now it's part of the case, even if no one else knows it. By the time the final day arrives, you already feel it. That shift, that quiet understanding. This isn't about the law anymore. The courtroom is silent. Everyone is waiting. The jury delivers their verdict. All eyes turn to you. This is your moment. The moment that defines everything. You look down at the paper in front of you. Your hands are steady. Your voice feels normal. No one can see what's happening inside your head. No one can hear the question repeating over and over. Is this really who you are? You think about your career, your reputation, everything you've built. And then, you think about the envelope, about how easy it would be, how simple this moment really is. Because all it takes is a few words. You lift your head, look at the courtroom, at the defendant, at the people waiting for justice. And for just a second, you hesitate. But not for long, because the truth is, the decision was already made. You speak, and with a few simple words, everything changes. The defendant exhales, relieved. The prosecutor freezes. Confusion. The room shifts. People look at each other, because something feels wrong. It doesn't match the evidence. It doesn't match the truth. But it doesn't matter, because your word is final. The gavel hits. Case closed. Just like that. Later, you return to your office. Close the door. Sit down. For a moment, you don't move. Then slowly, you open the drawer. The envelope is still there, exactly where you left it. But it feels different now, heavier, because now it means something else. It's not a possibility anymore, it's a decision, your decision. Days pass, the headlines fade, people move on, but you don't. Because every time you step into that courtroom, you feel it, that shift, that line you crossed. And the worst part isn't what you did, it's how easy it was, how quiet it felt. No alarms, no warnings, just a moment, a choice, and everything changed. Now every case feels different, because you know something you didn't before. Justice isn't as solid as it seems. It bends, it shifts, it breaks. And once you've broken it, you can't pretend it's still whole. Because next time, you won't hesitate, you won't question it, you won't even think about it. Because now, the decision will already be made.